And welcome once again to Ask Me Anything, MuscleSport Mag style. I am your host, MuscleSport Magazine publisher, the new issue, C.T. Fletcher on the cover. Joe Pietaro. Everybody fucks that name up. Joe Pietaro. It's not that hard. I don't know, all through life. Everybody fucking botched that name up. From teachers to fucking neighbors and all over the place. But yes, we are starting our AMA, MSM style. And I had, right before this program started, I put an article up on, I posted it on YouTube, on Instagram, excuse me. So welcome, of course, to our Instagram live audience, right on the camera feed here and the YouTube camera over there. And Big Muscle Mike, had you seen my profile? I don't know if that's directed to me, but I would have to, I'm natural. I haven't seen your profile. Listen, if somebody says that the question we first started was talk about steroids and bodybuilding, and I said they're all over and everybody is pretty much on them. Camarica, what's up, bro? Thoughts on Lee Haney saying McMillan doesn't have the work ethic to ever beat a Mr. O. I don't know about work ethic, but I think the mentality does not have the mentality, and Greg had mentioned that on, I think it was on the radio show on Monday the other day, and I agree with that part. I don't know if the work ethic, that's kind of hard to say because you're not in the gym with the guy. What's up, Camarica? If you're not in the gym with the guy, it's hard to tell what the work ethic's like. But as far as his mentality goes, like he's always had an issue where he doesn't feel confidence. And a guy like Cedric with that fucking physique, man, he should have a lot of confidence. But that's what my problem with Cedric is. I don't think it's work ethic. Not my problem. I mean, the problem is not work ethic related. I think it's more psychologically related, where he doesn't have that confidence. He doesn't have, like they called in Rocky 2, the eye of the tiger. I don't think he has the eye of the tiger. Maybe being an active war veteran took a lot of the fucking sting out of there for him. But I saw that, but did MD get it wrong? Kevin the Hulk Washington is also on steroids. I would have to assume pretty much everybody that you're going to see out there that has anything to do with this fucking weird, crazy, stupid fucking industry we're all involved in some shape or form is either on steroids or has been on steroids. What is Lenny's got? Oh, Fat Lenny? Lenny's fucking funny. Lenny is fucking funny. But, yeah, there's really not too many natural guys out there. And the fact that there has to be here's a natural guy, it just shows you how prevalent drugs are in this game. And, you know, it's the way it is. It's been like that since the 60s. You know, before that, it wasn't. You want to look at natural bodybuilding, go, Jay Cutler was on steroids. Probably both Jay Cutlers. I don't know about the quarterback, but yes, the Mr. O was definitely using a lot of juice, but he's doing it smart now. He looks like he's living a much healthier lifestyle now, and he still looks great, and he's a businessman. Jay Cutler is a sharp fucking guy, and he's earning a good living without having to fucking go crazy and do shows and put all of that shit in his body. So that's the way to do it. Get a name for yourself, get a following, get some branding going. Every pro is on steroids. Everyone trying to turn pro. Of course, the fucking guy who wants to look good at the beach and the disco is on juice. And of course, all of the fucking pros are. Cutler is very intelligent. Totally agree with you. And if you ever speak to the guy, I've had a few words with him. I never did a full-fledged interview with the guy, but the few times I did have a little talking to him, fucking guy's on the ball. You have to compete. Of course you do. Without a doubt. You have to fucking use juice if you want to make it in this fucking sport. And if you don't want to make it in this sport, then don't use juice. Oh, Steven, I tagged you on that article. That is all about you, aspiring 5%er, Steven. What about the Korean guy? He's a bodybuilder, but also is on steroids, and he claims to be natural because he doesn't want to admit it. Thanks for adding me on that cover, dude. It wasn't a cover. It was a, well, I guess I know what you mean. Read the article. I think you'll really enjoy it. Prevent shit products. What did Akeem do interviews with Ron Harris before Dave Palumbo if he was loyal to Dave first? I don't know. I mean, it seems like Akeem, he was saying, yeah, Dave's my guy, but he went with the Booter Beatty and that crew over there. Thank you, dude. You're welcome, Steven. I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want you to see both sides of the kern, as we say in my old neighborhood of Brooklyn, the kern, which is coin in English. I'm getting a wacky fucking light. Let me try to turn that. That's a little better, right? Is that a little better? Yeah, a little better. I was getting I got a lot of lights in this little studio here. I know I've been thinking about it all day. Do whatever you want, but if you have a screen name with that, I don't know, that's fucking weird. Akeem, a species, I believe he still is, and Dave's been around with him a long time. What do you think of Tom Brady doing that Madden curse video? I didn't see that. Now, I know there was something Giselle, his sexy wife, was saying that he is had fucking Big C. What's up, Caleb? He had concussion syndrome and all of that. I saw Tom Brady one time. I was at the Jet game in the tunnel going towards I guess it was one of the press conference rooms, and Giselle and Tom Brady were walking by me. And they were both sexy people, and I'm not a fag. He looked like a model. And this was after the game. They kicked the shit out of the Jets. Hey, Jim, what's up, bro? And Giselle was just stunningly gorgeous. Two fucking perfect couple. What is my opinion of Tony Huge? I find him very interesting. I think he's funny as fuck, and I definitely want to get him on MuscleSport TV to talk to him. And Greg loves him, and Greg turned me on to him, Dr. Tony Huge. And I think what he does is very entertaining, and this sport needs entertainment. Hence the whole style that we do here. Obviously, we're not cookie cutter and fucking mainstream. And I think what he does is funny. I love all the things with the fucking lady boys and hookers in Thailand, and it's hysterical. You guys are the shit. Thank you, Jeff Webb. You are the shit for saying that. Tony Huge is entertaining. Fuck, he is, man. I love Tony. If anybody has any contact with him, tell him we want him on our show. We want to fucking interview him and plug him a little bit. I don't think Dr. Tony is all there. Nobody is all there. Anybody that's fucking funny is not all there. Anybody that's Ron Harris, the Ron Line Report, he's all there. I'll give that to him. Can't write, sucks, can't interview, but he's all there. For argument's sake, for that purpose. Me, I'm not all there, and that's fine. I don't ever fucking say I am. I'll give him a shot. I have talked to him a time or two on Instagram. Oh, thank you, Jim. Jim, you are the fucking best. And Jim, I saw your label being labeled, so you'll be getting that soon. That'll probably go out tomorrow, first day, that we will get shit out there. Greg is all there. It's just in a bunch of different places. Yes. You get what I'm saying, bro. BTH is on it. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. I'm sure most of you guys get that, too. But, yeah, lovely weather in New York. As you can see, I'm wearing my fucking World Series champion New York Mets t-shirt. Fucking 7 in a row. They suck. But it's hot, and I'm not a fair weather fan, man. I like my teams if they suck, which most of the time they do. Hey, the Mets they've had a nice run. I don't want to get into baseball, so I can go all day with this. Do you think the athletes in your magazine do a good job promoting it? Shouldn't be a part of the job description. I never think it should be something that has to be implied. I think it should be like if you're on a cover of a magazine, like CT, right? CT's on the cover. He was promoting this fucking interview for fucking, I don't know, 2 months or something now. When I told him we were doing a cover thing with him, and he's promoting himself for all intents and purposes. So if somebody's on our cover and doesn't promote it, then who are they really? I mean, they're not. I guess if they don't give a fuck, then you know what? You're not going to be on the cover anymore. You're not going to be anywhere. Jupiter would promote it. I'll put Jupiter on the cover because she'll promote it. But we told you it has to be a little risque. Yes, I don't want to have to say, hey, for me to put you on the cover, you have to do. I don't want to sound like other people in this fucking industry where you have to have 2,000 Instagram followers to be on the cover of a magazine, and you have to be a trial cover member first. You know, how about me naked on the cover? Ilyas, your support, you would get that. I would give that to you. Big fucking hog hanging. I hate hipsters. So do I. They're a bunch of dick smokers. Fucking skin tight corduroy. Who the fuck wears that? Blecky tells you to lick his balls to be on the cover. I guess you're talking about cover. Yeah, so I don't want to have any fucking litmus test for a cover guy, but I feel they should promote it. You know what? I think so too. I would think it would be, I would be proud if I was on any magazine's cover. Especially one that's giving you a $500 annual fee to be part of 5%. I haven't read that yet, but I won't be surprised if it does come out. I actually help people with life challenges. 121. I want to do seminars too. I want to help as many good people as possible. Can I be on your show? Steven, email me. And email me, joe@musclesportmag.com. I'm trying to get that off. I didn't mean to type that. joe@musclesportmag.com. We'll talk further. I can't give you, can you get Muscle Sport Mag in Vancouver? Yes, I do ship to Canada. joe@musclesportmag.com. We'll talk further about it. I got to hear a little more information, but listen, I guess we could do something. You seem like a nice young gentleman. $5 per issue shipping in Vancouver, Canada. I do the shipping in Kamisikiyama in U.S. for free, but international, whatever the lowest flat rate envelope is, and it's like $4.80 or some shit to Canada, so I just do $5. Steve Shoe, what's up, my friend? The Shoesmith, Body Power UK. So yes, if that's one of the ask me anything, yes, we do ship to Canada. Canada, I have a lot of customers, a lot of subscribers in Canada. Maybe in Jupiter, can I do a shoot together on the cover? Just throwing it out there. I'm gonna have to masturbate to it then. My boy doesn't pay. It was a joke. That $500 initiation fee was a joke. I will get my wife to hook me up. My goal is to compete next year, strongman. Mike, you got to get back to me on another thing, right? We were talking about that other thing with Big C. The Iron God, it was a joke. Yes, of course it was a joke. We jest on this program in oil wrestling, please. Wow. Imagine that. That would be like, you just want to tattoo it on your fucking forearm so you can just jerk and look at it every fucking time. Speaking of jerking, wow, look at this fucking layout. I love Colette Nelson. I find her very attractive. Many people don't, and I fucking think they're wrong. Debbie Lichesky. Oh. I had to cover the tit up. People say, what are you, a homo? You cover... I post this magazine on certain sites for the online edition, for like the mobile edition, and it'll bounce. Thank you, Ilias. I would love that if everybody fucking supported us. I would be extremely happy. But I have to cover up nudity in the magazine as much as it hurts my manhood. So I need to take an extra fucking shot of test that day when I have the designer cover a Debbie Lichesky's tit. Colette is awesome. She is about to be an RNN. She's also very, very intelligent and sharp when it comes to type 1 diabetes and how to, be a competitor with that. I think I've mentioned that once before. Her and Jason Poston. He's a physique competitor. And he's also a type 1 diabetic. And Colette is very knowledgeable in that area because she suffers from type 1 diabetes. Yep. Let me screenshot it. What, the tit? Get the magazine. You can jerk off all over it. Her insulin knowledge is incredible. Yes, I did an interview with her when I worked for Fitness RX. I will shoot you a private email for info to get the mag. Please do, Elias. You know the email. I'll be fucking happy to hear from you, my friend. Happy to hear from you. The Trump posts are awesome. Make America great again. I am a big Trump fan myself. People don't like him. That's okay. Like whoever you like. How's Denise Messino doing? Is she in the latest issue? Actually, there is a picture of Denise because Bill Dobbins is one of our photographers, and he has this picture of young Denise Messino right there. She is fucking gorgeous. I don't know if she was born with it. I don't remember. She did tell me, but that was like 3-4 years ago in an interview. I forget. But Denise, I saw her at the Arnold. We also actually did a Misfit, The Adventures of Misfit movie. We did an article on that, promoting that for her. And what picks do you want from a competition? Whichever one you want, bro. Whichever one's your favorite. Whichever one you feel will get you the most ass. Always have a fucking agenda at the end of the day. If it gets some fucking ass, it's worth it. I did not get a hold of Rory because I keep fucking forgetting to do so, and I apologize. What's your personal opinion on Big Boy? We were just saying at the beginning. I don't know the Strength Cartel that much. We saw them at the Arnold. He's a big boy. He's huge. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they look like rough dudes. I wouldn't fuck with them. I mean, they look scary to me. Fucking bad motherfuckers. But I don't know much about them. I guess they're probably fucking cool guys, I would have to say. I mean, they got some kind of fucking, they're real, out there kind of guys like we like. His personal training partner, fairly strong. I'm sure they are. Saying hi. Don't judge us all by who gets voted in. I'm British. Oh, Trump deserved it. Come on. I don't want to get to political stuff. It's Ask Me Anything, so whatever you guys want to ask me. But I know you guys want to talk about the bodybuilding and all of that stuff. So I'd rather stay on topic with that. But I'll take this in any direction you want. Any chance of interview with the Gym Gang there in New York? I never heard of them. The Gym Gang, Dave? I got to look that up. I don't know who they are. That's a new one to me. Where is Greg today? I have no idea. What's it my turn to watch him? Bodybuilding is far better than politics. Yeah, I'll send him a message, challenge him to a bench press, but he didn't reply. How did you and Greg become such good friends? That is a wonderful question, and I'll tell you exactly how. In 2008, I was just a regular guy posted on muscular development, no bull thing, eating ass. That's my favorite activity, yes. More than bodybuilding and anything. The Gym Gang had a collaboration with CT last month. Okay, I'll look that up then. In 2008, I was just a regular guy on the MD thing, boards, and Greg obviously was very prominent on those. And I was editor of New York Sports Scene magazine, and this was right after all of that steroids in baseball. Mitchell Report came out in 07. It was like the beginning of 08, I guess. And I wanted to do, and I was into bodybuilding, obviously. I've always kind of followed it and liked to train when I was younger and shit. So I said, wow, this guy, obviously, he's all fucking, everything about this guy is juice. So this guy would be a great guy to talk to about juice and what do you think it did for these ball players kind of thing. So I messaged him, and he got back to me, and him, and his friend Gary, who was on our show, and I'm friends with now also, Gary the biker. We met in Manhattan. We said we had lunch somewhere, I don't know, Fridays or some shit, somewhere in Midtown somewhere, and I put a tape recorder on the table, and he fucking answered every question, and we... Sports Scene magazine also, and then I used a lot of his quotes for the steroid stuff with the baseball stuff, and then we started working together. He started getting me some like gigs, freelance for MD, and it just kind of took off from there. So yeah, it's been like fucking 9 years now, I guess. That's when I just started. 08 is when I started MuscleSport mag, because the sports magazine, it ended up folding. I can see it was starting to go downhill. So I'm like, I got to get another gig. So let me start something on my own and try to make it grow. So maybe if sports magazine was still doing good, I would have still been there and never been doing this. Nice to hear, Joe. Yeah, it was just, it was one of those things. I reached out to him, and he's, you guys know him. He's fucking great. He's a friendly guy. He said, yeah, let's fucking, you New Yorker, I'm New Yorker. Yeah, you want to meet? Where you want to meet? I said, oh, you name it. We sat, we had some chicken. I believe we had chicken together. Chicken and rice. Nicole Nutritionist joined. Hi, Nicole. You are doing it, brother. Great story. Thank you, Shu and Jim. We are AMA, of course, MuscleSportMag.com, MuscleSportMedia.net. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, MuscleSport TV. Actually, it wasn't an Italian restaurant. It was just some regular fucking, I don't know, it was like maybe a Hula Hands or a Fry, one of those fucking bullshit places. But we just wanted to sit down and have a place to talk. And then, we just figured, let's have lunch. Well, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Do your families hang out together too? No, but my daughter goes to college not too far from Greg, and you're not reading my message. I thought you were saying, I don't know, you were writing it to me. I thought you were answering somebody else with the fucking bench press challenge with Big Boy or something. Maybe I'm missing something, Mike. I apologize. So one time he hooked up with us when I was hanging out with my daughter near her college, and Greg met us up. But we don't really per se hang out. at the Bob Bonham event. Well, my wife and his girlfriend have met before in the past, and then they were hanging out together at the event also. Anyone have any thoughts or experience with BPC 157? The fuck is that, Crystal? Big prick cock? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. I have no thoughts on it. I guess AMA, I've never heard of it. All right, Jim, I don't feel like such a fucking douche then. Any other questions about bodybuilders and things like that? Zan Khan says, hey, Ilias, Zach Khan is a champ. Is that a SARM? Peptide. Oh, so that's it. I don't know that much about that stuff. Peptides and SARMs. It's like a whole new thing. What are the new things coming out? Hell, you guys are behind the times. Yeah, I'm just TRT, man. So make me famous. Mike, I'll make you famous, bro. I gotta fucking try to get the magazine famous first, or nobody's gonna know about either one of us. Who do I think will win the WSM? What is WSM? Why am I not catching that? WSM. World something? I'm sorry. You guys are throwing some fucking questions at me. It's healing. Just old school testing the basics. Yeah, test the fucking D-ball. Fucking Deca. 4 holes a week. That's all I need. 4 holes a week. Bing, 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 and then do it again 2 days later. World's strongest man. Oh, I don't, you know what? I don't know. New York Pro, that I can give a little more insight to. World's strong, I don't really follow that. I like it. I like to watch it, but I don't really follow it, you know. I think New York Pro, you know what? Juan Morel's won it before. I know he doesn't have the best lower body, but he's won it before, so obviously you have to look at him. Akeem Williams spills over a lot, so I don't know. I mean, he did get a lot of size, but is he going to be able to control that size? And I would say that I'm going to just pick Juan only because I think somebody that's won it before definitely has a upper hand as far as that show goes. I don't think both of those guys are New Yorkers. I think Akeem is New Jersey. It's the same shit, really. So I don't think it. I think that really doesn't matter anyway. But you're going to be the door for me to get into the world's strongest man. Me, if I can help you get into something like that, my friend, I would be fucking pleased as hell. Pleased as hell. Yeah, so I think Juan is going to win that. I hope Guy takes the 212 again. I love Guy System, you know. Real fucking cool dude. I'm supposed to write an article about him for my friend Gregory James's Most Muscular magazine. I also write for him. So if you guys see that out there, it's online. It's not in print. He wants to print it eventually, but he just started. It's like 3rd issue or something. Christina. Hello, Christina from the UK. Hi, Christina. Christina. We did her story. We also are doing something. We used to do this a little while back, and then I just got kind of busy. Got away from it. But it was kind of like MSM Reader Spotlight. And we did Christina in that one. I don't think I'm going to be going out to California only because it's too close I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Very cool. Me too, bro. Bensonhurst. 20th Avenue. It's too close. I'm doing a family vacation in August. I'm going on a cruise. And it's nice because my children will be in a separate cabin. We're going with another couple. So I think the 2 girls and the 2 boys are going to stay together. They have kids, same, breakdown, similar ages, and they've been knew each other their whole lives. So, yes, I will be alone with my wife in the cabin every night. So there is no way she's getting around it. Every night there will be spuge and just all over her. There's been a heat wave since yesterday. It's beautiful, right, bro? We had not a terrible winter over here in New York. I am headed to Venice in July. Nice. Venice is fun, man. They got some good restaurants there, too. BSAA's fruit punch muscle tastes awful. I have something that Jupiter sent me a amino. I think it's a fruit punch thing. I like it. If it's the same thing, then we have different taste buds. Because Jupiter sent me a care package. It sucked here. What weather? Oh, you're like in Boston-ish area, right? You're in Mass. Negative. Yeah. So I don't know. Do you guys disagree with that Juan Morel? I mean, I'm not really going out on a fucking limb. You know, I mean, the guy won. Weather. Yeah. Well, we didn't have it too bad. We didn't have it too bad. I don't think. I can't. We've had a lot worse winters here than we did this year. So I'm not going to cry about it. 5% nutrition all day, you may. Best BCAAs. You know which one I like the best? The one I get for free. That's the one. If I get something for free, it's the best one I've had in my life. Iron Mag Labs. That's my favorite because they're our main sponsor. Iron Mag Labs got the best everything. They got the best fucking everything. Whatever you name, they got. 5% nutrition. If you're getting it for free, it's the best. New York Pro is this Saturday, Jim. If you're getting something for free, it's great. De La Rosa. You know what? De La Rosa went to Kuwait. So, you know, I have to say, I don't know what he looks like. I don't know what he looks like as far as how he came back from there. I haven't seen much about him. I do like John De La Rosa. He's a really cool guy. Spoke to him on a number of fucking occasions. He's very fucking humble young guy, you know, and he was a regular working man up until a couple of years ago. He was an elevator repairman, I think for Otis Elevators. I walked out of FitCon with 23 packets of it, no joke. He trained himself. Didn't he go to Kuwait, though? I thought he went there. Maria Louise Diaz for the winning figure. I don't know, you know, to me, I'm not really figuring, you know. I like Nicole Wilkins. It's the hottest fucking non-bodybuilder in the industry. I don't really know much about figure. I'm not going to lie. They all look the same to me, guys. They all look the fucking same. Cover their fucking face and they're just fucking tits, ass, and figure's got abs and the other ones don't. Not for the New York Pro Prep. Okay, I thought he went there a couple of months ago. She is hot. I'm sure that there isn't a unhot female in this fucking industry. Every girl in this industry, you could say, is hot, bangable in some way. I have to go to Kuwait. Great juice. That's why they all go there, Shu. You know that, man. You know? Like I said before, everybody's got 45-pound plates. You're not going there to work out. I wish wins his class. Not for my liking. Yeah, you're right. You know, isn't juice legal over there, if I'm not mistaken? I know in a lot of international countries, we're in America here, Cali Muscle. I don't really know much about Cali Muscle. I've watched a few of his videos. He's funny on TV commercials. He was the guy doing the Geico, if you guys not directing traffic. I'm sure a lot of you guys go, oh yeah, that was him. That was Cali Muscle. He's been on a lot of TV commercials. He's a big fake. I mean, who isn't fake in this industry? I mean, come on, guys. Are we going to start? If we use that word fake, we can attach a lot of fucking names to that. He's another steroid user. Of course he is. A friend of mine used to come back from Egypt with test anthony break vials. That was incredible. Oh, you mean like little amps? That's a fucking... Do you ever get a fucking shot of glass in your fucking finger from fucking breaking an amp? I always use that washcloth after that. Callie should be honest with using gear, saying he does. I don't know. Does he say he doesn't use gear? I don't know that enough about him. Amps. Everybody in this industry is fake. Everybody puts fucking stuff in their body that makes them fake. So, I don't, you know. What is Cali Muscle that doesn't... Maybe he's worried about losing his Geico commercial gigs. I'm sure he has a reason why he says he doesn't use it. But when they're doing a casting call for a bodybuilder, you think they think these guys are natural? I did one of those little plastic that breaks them perfectly. Yeah, I saw that little scoring thing or some shit. He said he was natural for years. What's my opinion on them saying they're natural? If they need to say they're natural, then good for them. Let them say it. You know? A lot of these guys have gigs that they have to say. Do I know Kai Green? No, nobody knows Kai Green. I've interviewed Kai Green. He makes no sense whatsoever. He makes no sense whatsoever. But he's got a fucking massive physique. He's a great fucking poser. And he's definitely a very colorful person. He's strange. He's very aloof. He's fucking out there, man. But big fan of his. I mean, how could you not like Kai Green? I don't like all this homoerotic shit that he does. Big time. Of course, he's a big time steroid user. I will not be dishonest user. You know what, Elias? You don't know what other things are involved with it, and I don't disparage them. People say they are fake, but what really matters, everyone's doing their thing. Yeah, I mean, listen. If you look at a guy, if his auto mix, his shoes. I'm trying to get those fuckers for years to fucking take out an ad. But yeah, Kai Green is, he's a fucking talented guy. That posing routine he did at the, I guess it was the '09 Arnold, fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Great food for money. Yeah, listen, all right. So listen, what are Automix? They are sneakers that they say they're good for like squatting and bodybuilding. They're sneakers, I mean, it's boots. Yeah, they have like sneaker kind types and shit. Wrestling shoes, lifting boots. To me, somebody I know, who was it? I forget who the fuck it was. If it meant to be losing money and not be able to support your family, would you lie about? Of course I'd lie about using them. Of course I would lie about using them. If I had a fucking reason to lie, yeah. And I wouldn't give a fuck if people didn't like it. Fuck yourself if you don't like what I say. Don't fucking watch, You do use steroids. How dare you not tell the truth? Who are you, what am I, on a fucking, the stand here? Who are you, fucking Perry fucking Mason? How many of you guys didn't get that joke? I hope some of you did. I love how real this show is. Thank you, Stephen. I like you. You're a good kid. I don't even give me older than me. I'm saying kid. I can't see his picture. I would not care if I'm very humble and honest. I never Perry Mason. Thank you. Now, if you get that, Stephen, you're not a kid then. Because I'm an old fuck and I love Perry Mason. Great fucking show. Thank you, Stephen. You're definitely a shoe. Thank you. I appreciate the support. The thing is, when they ask Kai if he uses steroids, he always denies it. He doesn't even say anything when he gets asked the question. He talks about the sky and the fucking waves and the fucking wind blowing and he makes no sense. He probably is saying, and without saying it, sure, I take fucking steroids every fucking 5 minutes. I call everyone kid. It's a Boston thing. Oh, okay. Old fuck like you. Shuey, you know what I'm talking about then. Did you guys know that Perry Mason was Raymond Burr was homosexual in real life? I didn't know that for years. And a couple of years ago, my wife told me that. And I was like, really? She goes, you didn't know that? I'm like, I never even gave him much thought. I didn't care. I still liked the program. Fucking, that's why he was in the fucking wheelchair and Ironside. He took it in the ass too much. Yes. I mean, Raymond Burr is dead now for quite a while. But he was, it wasn't like the Rock Hudson secret. But he was, he liked guys. Which is fine. Whatever. Leaves more girls for the fucking heterosexuals. No big deal. Jay Cutler is gay. No, he's not. He's gotten a lot of fucking ladies in this time. A lot of ladies. See, you learn something new on the show. You learn fucking Perry Mason / Ironside. Gaspari official SND join. Hi, Gaspari. Take out an ad with us. That's real. He owned lots of properties in Fiji. Probably in Thailand, too. That old gag. Yep, we went there. I actually have been laughing aloud tonight. Great show. Go lick Jim up now. Catch you soon. Bye, Crystal. Christina. I'm sorry, Crystal. Christina. Too many Chris thoughts. Bye, Christina. I gotta meet Jay at the Arnold. He's a cool dude. Yes, he is, oh Magnus. He is a very cool dude. He's a very quiet guy, though. He's not like one of these fucking crazy big bodybuilders. He's like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing? He talks with his mouth. He's almost like a ventriloquist. He tries to not move his lips too much. I don't know why. It's just the way he talks. Even when he's talking on stage. This was a great Olympia. So what else, fellas, ladies? The girl leaves the room and you guys all clam up. What are you all showing off for fucking Crystal there? Christina? You fucking... I sound like my grandmother. She said 3 names. Johnny Jackson is cool too. I never really met... I've spoken to him here and there, but he seems like an alright guy, yeah. Thing with this art sport, I love what we're all doing our thing. It's different. The girl is... I know you're still here. How could I forget? How about them Celtics? Hey, you know what, though? Tough fucking game last night. Quick turnaround. How is Ron Harris getting the pros on his show? Because MD gets the fucking pros. And Ron knows all of them, too. He's been interviewing them for years. It's not a big get. I don't really give a fuck about the pros. Guys, if you really think I want to get fucking pro bodybuilders and talk about fucking 6 weeks out, wrong place, man. I've done that. I interview these straight pros for fucking Gregory James's magazine. I can get them for my own. Not Compton. Justin Compton I interviewed. Yersky. We were going to do Victor Martinez, but he was at South Africa. Derek Jeter was definitely natural. I don't think for any stretch of imagination. I've seen him in the locker room with no clothes on. And I can tell you he's not a fucking physical specimen whatsoever. I've seen many athletes naked, and a lot of them do not look like they even touch a weight, let alone fucking juice up. And most of them didn't know what they were doing when they were juicing anyway. When we had Kirk Radomski on the fucking show, he was telling us that. These guys had no idea what they were doing. That's why they were fucking calling him. They asked about, what do we do? What do we do with this stuff? But yeah, I don't really give a shit about fucking talking to a pro about, MD does that, Flex does that, RX does. They do a great job doing that. That's their thing, man. And if I want to hear that, I want to watch it. When I was 20 years old, I was 25 stone and fat. I don't know what that is in pounds, but I never touched the weight except, but got lucky, worked my way back. See, there you go. Not dating that Big Joe, just a question that Dave Plum was having issues getting. Oh, okay, I'm sorry, Elias. My misunderstanding then. Get some folks with personality, bodybuilding industry. I think it's fucking boring as fuck. Yes, Mayak Posner, he's definitely... It's been there for me, though, so many losses when my mother and father died. Listen, if going to the gym does something for you, whatever you do, psyche, that's even better then, man. You know, most guys do it because they want to get pussy. They want to look good, and they want to fucking be able to go up to a chick on the beach and not feel like a fat fuck. The truth. I used to live with Justin Thompson in Mohead. He's from Sterling. I think he was 19 years old when he was a beast then. Yeah, he's fucking got a good future ahead of him. The man is honest about it. Who would you like to interview in the bodybuilding industry? You know what, Crystal? I'll give the hokey answer and say Arnold, only because, I mean, he's Arnold. I mean, who wouldn't? But there is nobody like, even in sports, there really is anybody I'm like, oh, I'd love to interview that guy. Like Babe Ruth, you know, if I can even pick somebody who's dead. I mean, that would be, I don't really look at it like, when I talk to somebody as a journalist, I don't even think of them, I look at them as a fan of the sport and stuff like that. I don't think of it as like, wow, I'm talking to Derek Jeter, I'm talking to fucking Jay Cutler, I'm talking to whoever, Joe Namath, you know. To me, it's a job. I never look at it. I guess Arnold would be the most interesting interview because of all the other stuff he's done in his life that has nothing to do with this sport. But it is a good question. I probably, my answer is probably kind of fucking left flat. What are the benefits of competing in the bodybuilding or strongman? Strongman, you're just going to be stronger. In bodybuilding, you're going to look, you know, you're just doing it for the look. Have I ever interviewed Rich Piana? Yeah, he was on the cover of our fucking Summer 15. The fact that your show is so honest, well, I get you not to care about celebrity status. I love it's more about real people. Well, that's the whole point, man. I don't really give a fuck about celebrities and shit like that, you know? I give a fuck about having a few laughs, talking about shit, and, you know? Let's find out what do you guys want to talk about and keep it on that fucking topic and topics. But that's the whole point, man. I don't know. I never look at somebody. Strong man, you can eat shit food. Who's boss man, Steve? I don't have a boss, man. My father. It's the only person that's considered my fucking boss. I'm grateful I found the show. I'm grateful you did too. I like having fucking people tune in and fucking be active like you are. You're a fucking, you're into this shit. Rich. What about him? Nobody's my boss, man. I own my own company. Like I said, only my fucking father. What about him, Steve? Respect, dude. Thank you, bro. He's an honest guy. He admitted using steroids. Most people do admit it. What's your issue with the Misfits on your YouTube show hating on Jason? I love Jason. What, you mean people are bitching that we had Jason on? Rich, in reaction to Boss Man. I'm losing something. My boss. Does he pay you, Steve? Are you a paid employee? Because unless you're a paid employee, he's not your fucking boss. Unless you're getting a fucking weekly or bi-weekly check or a monthly check. I think that people have a lot of shit about Jason, and I like Jason, so I don't give a fuck if people don't like him. He's my friend. Do whatever the fuck I want. If you don't like that part of the show, skip over it or just don't watch it all. Jason will be on that show again. I can't tell you every show, but, 2 months from now, yeah. Joe, you're my boss. I don't pay you enough to be considered a boss, Dave. Yes, Comerica is now working with us, if you guys haven't seen it. What's my opinion on Prophet Muscle? You know what? He is got balls like church bells, that guy. I don't know, is it all an act? I mean, he looks like he's wearing fucking fake shit under his shirt, first of all. But then I seen him with no shirt on. He is kind of jacked, but he's not. He's soft looking. But yeah, listen, I wouldn't go fucking jumping on top of him and saying, I'm going to fuck you up. Probably rip me in fucking half. But I think he's got balls. I think what he does is interesting. I think he goes a little bit out of his way and he pushes it a little too far. His videos could probably be 5 minutes. Instead, they're like 45 minutes because it's like the same thing over and over. It's very redundant. I am so happy Joe and Greg have their own beliefs and great honesty. Thank you, Elias. I'm happy you're happy. If you're happy, I'm happy. We are happy if you are happy. Customer service 101. What's Prophet Muscle's problem? He's looking for attention like everybody else. That's why I'm doing this shit. I'm trying to get attention so people fucking buy my magazine, click on my things, and I can sell ads and we can all have fun doing it. Bottom line, he's trying to make money. He's on YouTube. He's trying to make money. Listen, I don't know. He's got a problem. He's going about things a little differently than I would do it. Seriously, a nice show. This is nice. We're a bunch of pricks on this show. But yeah, fucking, that's the only boss in town is your dad. My dad is 87 years young. He's starting to, the dementia and stuff like that. He puts on a fat suit, skinny shit. Yeah, I don't really know much about him. Prophet, pussy, I don't know. That whole thing with that, I don't know. I didn't follow it close enough to really break it down and make a call on it. Prophet Muscle, to me, is he's looking for attention like everybody else out there. Goes about it in a way I would not choose to do myself. You need a city view in the background. Yeah, you know what? People were saying I'm using too many different backgrounds. One guy said it. I said, I like to use a variety. Which one do you like best? And he didn't write me back on a YouTube comment. I'm trying to maybe pick a certain one for each. Boston Lloyd is a joke. Boston Lloyd is a fucking good guy. And if you don't know Boston Lloyd, the first impression is going to be what you have, Steven. But when you get to know Boston Lloyd, he writes for a magazine. I know him for a couple of years now. He's a fucking regular good dude. I know people, what? What are you kidding? He likes to sit home with his girlfriend and play with his dogs. He doesn't go out. He doesn't go to shows. He doesn't go anywhere. Boston Lloyd is a good fucking guy. He likes to talk shit about people. That's his style. I don't always agree with everything he says, but I give him credit for it. He's got balls. He's a chemical experiment. Kid's crazy with his dosages. He does things that I probably would not want my son to ever do. Of course, the mentor's hard. My mother-in-law had it. My grandmother had it. And yeah, I lived through it already. And my father is starting to get it very, not that bad, but it's we can see that it's on that fucking direction. So, yeah, so that's why Always be good to your dads. I got to admit, I don't know him, but it's just what I seen on YouTube. Don't go by what you see on YouTube. Can't go by what you see on YouTube. He does crazy amount of drugs. I think that stuff it's gonna hurt him. I drink 3 gallons of water a day. You must piss a lot, bro. Because I piss like a motherfucker and I drink a lot of water, but not that much. I have a very small bladder, very active bladder. So if I drink a lot, you know, I piss. That's why whenever I used to go out and drink fucking beers and shit, man, I would spend half the fucking night in the bathroom. It sucked. I honestly mean riding the back of Rich Piana thing. It just means all the stuff he says to kids. I honestly don't mean him riding on the back. Boston Lloyd riding on the back. He doesn't need to ride on Rich Piana's back. He's got his own following. Trust me. He does not need to ride on anyone's back. Hey, little Deb, what's up? I gotta shoot your dad an email, text. Little Debbie. Not Little Debbie. I gotta find out what your real first name is. I see it on your thing. I follow you, but I forget. Yes, Boston doesn't need to ride on anybody's back. He does not need anyone's coattails. Trust me. I wake up like 4 times in the middle of the night. I don't know how old you are, Mike, but I'm 49, and I wake up once to twice a night. And if you're waking up 4 times and you're like, I don't know, maybe you're in your 30s, I'm just taking a guess. That's too much water then. But it's good for you, but it's gets in the way then. You got to take a lot of peas then. You're 41. All right, so you're in your 40s. Yeah, 4 times is a lot. His name is irrelevant, Little Debbie forever. Justin, are you the guy that works there that posted that picture with the card on it? I'm trying to remember. That face thing looks familiar. But did anybody get a chance to look at the article that I posted? My name is Andrew. Andrew Engel. I just turned 52. Ilyas, you are a champ. You are my idol. Yep, that's me. See, I have a good memory sometimes. I thought I recognized you. Are you cutting, Mike? Oh, for the pissing, you mean? Is he on a cutting drug, you mean? Cutting drugs make you piss a lot? I never competed, so I never need. I'm not ready yet because I'm here, so I jumped in. Okay, good. I'm glad. But you'll like it. I alluded to you in it. I alluded to you in this article that I posted today. On MuscleSportMag.com, top story, you just look. It's not in the main window. It's at the top on the right, just to the right of the main window. I'm 52 and I don't piss that much. Robert Engel Jr. in the house. Robert, I gotta. After the show, I gotta text you about something. I want to get some information on that pizza guy. Pizza guy. Damn bunch of old guys on here. Caleb, you're right. You're a fucking young, strapping, fucking 30-somethinger. And we're a bunch of helps curb the appetite, drinking water, cutting drinks a lot. Yes, it does curb the appetite, but it also, you know what it's, I'm up twice a night pissing. Jim, you're younger than me, I know that. I don't think you're 49. I think you're like 40 or something. I just like to hold my dick a lot. So I use an excuse that I piss, so I just keep drinking, because when I pinch my helmet, it feels good. Can I ask everyone a serious question about intermittent fasting keto, please? Go ahead. Please do. 43. Okay, I knew you were younger than me. Does the heart meter on the bottom give you anything for this program? It just shows love. It just pops up. It just I don't really know how that whole thing works. I'm not really so up on the Instagram live, like watching it. I have to start watching other people's. I don't believe in fasting. Welcome to the Round Table. We discuss all things pissing. Yes, we do, Rob. We look fucking awesome. Hey, man, if we look this good old, man, imagine how we looked when we were younger. You be my manager when I compete in the world's strongest man. Oh, world's strongest man. I saw one of those things at the fucking garden one time at the Felt Forum. Wahoo, whatever they fucking call it now. Still called the Felt Forum. The theater, Paramount Theater. They had a strongest man thing. I took my family to see it. My son was like a little kid then. It was pretty cool. See, I'm getting all these hearts going. Boop, boop, boop. Looks like a fish tank. Looks like some cum burping slob. Boop, boop, boop. Hi, Gonzo. Hi. I can't see that picture that good. I'm trying to see. Is that a young lady? If you're a young lady, give me a thumbs up. Gonzo C2. Okay, so what it does, anyone have experience of it? Whoa, we lost that. Take it broken in terms of how much during eating hours. I've been researching but can't find a straight answer. If anybody wants to put their 2 cents in, I can. I don't know about that shit. You should ask YouTube the like button or press the like. I enter on it. Oh, okay. Franco, yes. Franco did compete, and then he fucking broke his leg. There's a girl on the channel now. Yes, carrying the refrigerator on the ABC, I forget, was it like the World's Strongest Stars or something? I forget. I am a girl. Hi. We like girls. Yes, you are, Crystal. Jesus Christ. More the merrier. Right? Just sit on each other's laps. Even better. Send me your email. I have slot great links on keto. Oh, yes. There you go. I don't know much about keto. C.T. Fletcher is the man. I actually posted an article about keto that somebody sent me, but I didn't really, I mean, I proofed it, but I couldn't really tell you much about it. I like to eat real food, so I can't worry about keto and this and fucking. We were talking about fucking people worry about gluten-free and shit. Greg has a keto vid. Yeah, Greg doesn't worry about that stuff either. He's like me. He likes to enjoy his fucking plate. Many thanks. Yes. Comerica if Comerica has that information, I trust it with my life. I get that. I'm cutting. Where are we going to have a show all on Crystal? Yes, we should. Crystal was on MuscleSport TV a couple of months back. Have you seen that episode? We spoke a lot about her. And, she was talking about Sessions, which is an article about this issue of MuscleSport Mag. The one with C.T. Fletcher on the cover. You can order right now. Crystal's interview was fucking wonderful that day. I definitely was very happy that she was on the show. Gregorio and myself were very happy. I barely stayed in my top on that show. And that is another reason why I enjoyed it so much. Of course. Steve, hey brother, you look great, bro. Shoesmith at fucking Body Power. That's a cool name. Body Power. Just sounds like a bodybuilding show. Body Power. Steve looked incredible. You got to send me that. Joe had the same problem. Okay, I got you, Jim. Everyone follow me on Instagram, Big Muscle Mike. I think if I'm not following you, Mike, I will. He ripped it up real six-pack. What's up, MSM? How you doing, brother? Hey, Travis Dustin, what's going on? We are doing an AMA, so if you have any questions, please. I want to run Crystal out for a day in the gym. Wow. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to fucking let that one stand. Thank you, Travis. Competing again. Classic physique class, no growth. Gut. I'm not a classic physique fan. I know Charles Barney gets pissed when I fucking say that. He does a lot of these Monday and Thursdays things with us. I'll hurt you, Elias. Oof, it would be worth it. Elias, go for it. Have us spot you. Wearing loose shorts on the flat bench. So you got to stay real close. I might lose this one. You got to stay real close. You got to be with me the whole time on this one. Classic physique, not a fan. And anybody like Steve, if you're competing in it, I know you don't want to fucking, you're like, fuck you then, asshole, right? You know what? I don't know. Keep up the good work. Thank Aunt Lucio. Aunt Lucio. That's a fucking Italian name. You've been on that Pornhub, Joe. Yes. The bubble gut was horrible. Yeah, but you know what? I don't know. I can't sit there and watch guys with underwears on. And I know they wear fucking sparkly thongs in regular bodybuilding. I get it. I don't have an explanation. But, I don't know, those fucking tighty-whitey looking things, it's just so fucking gay. I can't cheer for that. I can't stand it. I hate the shorts on Classy. I hate the shorts. I hate the fucking board shorts on the fucking men's bikini. I don't like any of it. Don't like it. How about possibly one of these days getting Lee Priest on a show if you ever travel down this way? Lee was on the TV show, you know, but Skype is fucking great, man. He was talking to us from Australia. So I don't know, but to do something like on this, I mean, I have to figure out the logistics of that. How would we do it? I guess I can maybe have him on Skype and have a second thing on there with a split screen and record it. It would be tough to show it on here unless I just showed the screen. We could figure it out. If Lee does not start crying. Lee Priest? Lee Priest is the fucking best, man. Lee Priest is fucking champ. No matter anything Lee fucking puts out there, I want to watch, read. That's why when I get his article for the magazine, I'm so fucking pumped. I love reading it. FIBO next year in Germany. In the UK, it's the same thing, but height and more shredded like me. Lee is awesome. Yes, Crystal. Lee is fucking... He just doesn't give a shit. That's why I love him. He's got a really cool article in this new issue. Lee Priest tells it like it is, doesn't give a shit. He pisses off. That's why I like the fucking guy. Exactly. That's why I fucking have him working with us. Have you ever used VPX Sports stuff? They were the first subs they ever tried with Labrada. I've had their Pro Hormone band now. You know what? I've never bought their stuff, but if I probably got some shit at like an Arnold Expo. Years ago, the Arnold Expo, you walk out with fucking bags. 2 minutes remaining, guys. We're going to be out in 2 minutes. I'm getting the warning at the top of the screen. You used to have bags of shit, and they weren't little samples. You get fucking full protein bars and good fucking size things. And I probably did have stuff then, but I've never really bought their stuff. Like I said, my favorite supplement is the one I get for free. I don't give a fuck if it's fucking, oh, that's better than that one. Yeah, but it's free. Give a shit. My advertisers send me stuff, and that's the stuff I fucking promote. Like I said, fucking Iron Mag Labs stuff is fucking great, and I'm not just saying that. I love Species, Dave's stuff, and they don't even fucking advertise with me. But Dave's given me a lot of his stuff, and I love it. Propionate, yes, prop. I call it prop. I know Greg gets mad at me. Prop. Minute left. Any more quick questions? Any more questions? Any more fucking questions before we get cut off on Instagram Live? Boop, boop, boopy doop boo. I met a source and got on it years ago, but not done for over 7 years. The juice or Pro Hormones? Pro Hormones were really good until they fucking, after 1990 or 91. Love your show. Email you. Thank you, Steven. Looking forward to getting it. Robert, I will text you in a little bit. Love the show. Thank you for the show. Thank you. About I feel about natural bodybuilding. I think natural bodybuilding is great. I give those guys a lot of credit. Robert Frank will be on the MuscleSport TV show in June. Great show as always. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for joining us again. Natural bodybuilding is great. It just, unfortunately, it never gets any, coverage. Nobody really cares about it. Talk to you soon, guys. Have a good work, Joe. Thank you, Jim. I love you, too, my friend. You're the best.